Hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I think I'm going to have to move up here to this cabin. I'm telling you, I'm extremely productive up here. I get up in the morning and I stay busy all day long. I don't know what the difference is up here. Maybe I get distracted in the big house, but yeah, I've been making videos, I've been writing, I've been coming up with ideas for videos, I've been doing a little book work, and energy's real good up here, so I'm just going to go with it. And I'm sleeping really good at night. A little bit of an overcast day. Hopefully, I can make it through this video with no heavy rain or thunder and lightning, but gonna do another basic kind of a beginner's video today. 5 tips to start a raw vegan diet. And I use that word diet because the eating part of it sort of is the diet, but it's really a lifestyle. It's not a diet. I don't like that word, but I did use it in this video. I think there's more. I've got 5 tips here, and as I was preparing for this, I was thinking, oh my gosh, there's so many, but then it would make super long videos. So I'm just going to do 5 tips, and I think from time to time I'll add some more tips in there. So what would be the number one tip I would throw out there would be, in the very beginning, stock up on as much good stuff in your house as possible. And by good stuff, I mean fresh fruits and vegetables. If you've watched any of my food hauls or whatever, you will understand what going big means. Keep plenty of the stuff around, and it will take you a while to kind of like get this into your head, because it probably has been like that for most of us, because people just aren't used to buying the mass amounts of fruits and vegetables that we buy. But keeping those things around the house at hand is going to be very important, which leads into tip number 2, is to eat as much of that good stuff, those fruits and vegetables, as you want. You keep your house stocked, you got good things around you all the time. You eat as much as you want. You follow your hunger. You don't let yourself get hungry, and you just, in the beginning especially, you crowd the bad stuff out with the good. If don't focus even so much on if something in the beginning is slipping in there. Just think about crowding it out. Don't think about, okay, I ate something bad today, or I ate something I shouldn't have eaten, or this wasn't what I wanted to eat. Just keep pounding the good stuff, pounding the good stuff. Eat plenty of that good stuff. And it's going to take you a little while. Be aware of this when I'm saying eat as much as you want. In the beginning, you might even have to eat more than your body's telling you to, because you're readjusting. You're used to eating food on the standard American diet, and it's a lot less dense than fruits and vegetables are to get enough calories during the day. So you're going to have to learn how to eat a lot of food throughout the day, and this will come. It takes a little while. Nobody just starts eating tons of bananas, tons of other fruit, or tons of salads or greens right from the beginning. And most of us have made those mistakes. I know I did. I made the mistake if I wasn't eating near enough in the beginning. So, like I say, watch people like me, watch other people, and listen to the mistakes we made, and try to, avoid what we went through in the beginning. As always, and I will say this over and over and over and over, because it bears repeating over and over and over: make a plan. Make a plan. Make a plan and write it down in your journal every time you eat something. That way you can judge yourself, you can evaluate yourself, you know what's in front of you. There's no going back and thinking, not forgetting something that you ate, forgetting something that you didn't do. In other words, it's just right there. It's easy to go back in that journal and see what you've done and say, okay, I don't think I should have done that, or this should be done differently, and you can correct it. So have a plan. Having a plan is key. And I'm going to keep saying this as long as I have a channel. I would say read and watch the basics over and over and over and over. The basics being people like T. Colin Campbell, Caldwell Esselstyn, Brenda Davis, Dr. Greger of nutritionfacts.org, Dr. McDougall, the natural hygienist. But watch the basics. Don't get it, like I say, and I'm not talking about YouTubers here, or even my version or any other YouTuber's version of these basics, but go straight to the source. Watch the basics. And I like I say, from 3 decades of drinking heavily, I have to work a little harder than others. I don't retain things as well. So I'm constantly watching videos over and over and over and over. How Not to Die by Dr. Greger is one that I can watch over and over and over and over. Becoming Vegan by Brenda Davis, same thing. There's a few talks out there by Caldwell Esselstyn and some others, but the basics. Read them, study them, go over them and over them and over them and over them. So you're not picking up the pseudo BS science woo-woo type interpretation that a lot of people are putting out there. Get the facts and apply the facts how you see fit. And then number 5, I would say, is find a minimum of 4 or 5 recipes that you really like, that are reasonable, that you think you will make on a regular basis. If you can get more, that's better. I would say, make sure and have several salad dressings, maybe some like a marinara sauce and similar sauces like that for zoodles. People talk about all the time like how they just have to have that cooked meal at night, or how they need something, they're missing something. They're either missing something from their SAD lifestyle, the standard American diet, or even if they're trying to make the switch from just cooked vegan to raw vegan, it's always about, got to have the cooked. And I sometimes wonder if they have good recipes, because whereas I'm not opposed to cooked food, I'm not one of those raw is law, against any cooked food. I know there's people that are adamant that they eat cooked every night. And even some of my, Raw to 4 friends and other people that I network with, I'm just thinking like, well, even if I did that, let's say even if I eat cooked food on a regular basis, I just have recipes mostly from other people, but a few that I've created that are so good that I would miss not eating that. You know what I mean? It's like, regardless of cooked versus raw, to me, there's not so much a cooked versus raw. There is this better than this? And okay, now I know for our health, we're not always evaluating 100% by taste, but most of the things I'm eating, I'm also making because that's the taste that I like. In other words, I like a lot of the raw dishes that I prepare much better than I do the cooked food that I kind of fall back on when I'm in the States. Now, I know a lot of people that eat raw, that will allow cooked food from time to time. I almost see like the cooked as sort of a reward or whatever. For me, the cooked is just kind of a convenience. If I can get it, I always prefer that raw. And so even if you're not shooting to be fully raw, if you've got good recipes in your arsenal, you could easily not even be trying to be fully raw and be raw 3 or 4 days a week, just because you've got good recipes. I mean, that chili recipe, it doesn't matter. If somebody sits that bowl down in front of me of that chili, of Lys's chili, I'm not thinking cooked versus raw, Oh, I'm not having cooked. I'm just thinking this is good, and there's nothing I'd rather have right now. And I've got a couple, I've got my mango coconut curry. That's one that stacks up against anything. A lot of the things that just several of the recipes, and I will take, if I can have the choice to be able to make those, I'll take them over, anything bad. So learn how to make learn some recipes. I'll say that a lot. Also, besides having some recipes, learn your way around the kitchen, because the sooner you can feed yourself and keep yourself happy and have good, tasty food, then you start getting more excited about it, and then it's easier to do this lifestyle. But anyhow, that's going to be the first 5, and like I say, I won't have any set time in between videos, but maybe a week from now or so, I'll do another one with some more tips on how to start a raw vegan diet. But anyhow, hope you guys like this one. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and maybe share this one, because maybe there's some other beginners, newbies to the lifestyle that this would benefit. So hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Peace.